All right. So as we can see, the topic of the class, um, Himanshu, can you read out? What does it say on the slide? What's the topic?
I
Negative
can't see,
verbs.
ma'am.
Who cannot see the slide?
Yeah. Now I can see. Negative verbs. क्रियाओं का नकारात्मक रूप सीखिए.
Correct. So just to quickly, start from the beginning. What are verbs? I know we have covered this already a lot many times, and even when we only have like a small, it only has a small part to play in any of the lessons. Still, it is always good to start from the beginning, from the very like the beginning of the word. What is the meaning of it? Where is it used in English grammar? So yeah, just quickly tell me what are verbs, even though I know most of you know what are verbs. Yeah. Himanshu?
Yeah, ma'am. Verbs like action,
Yeah. Verbs are basically action verbs. That is period.
like eating, writing, drinking.
Correct. Correct.
These all are words.
Yes. Thank you. You're right. And this lesson particularly, we are going to be covering negative verbs. Okay. So basically, how when you're framing sentences in English language, okay, how do we change those sentences into their negative form, and in particularly negative verbs. Okay. So let's see through examples what we are talking about. All right. Sanjay, can you read out what's written in the slide?
Yeah, ma'am. I don't speak English.
Yeah, and the Hindi translation of that?
मैं अंग्रेजी नहीं बोलता.
Okay, yeah, that also is a Hindi translation. The one written in the slide says, मैं नहीं बोलता बोलती हूँ अंग्रेजी. All right. So what do we notice here? What do we notice? We are using. So let's say if I ask somebody a question, and that question is, do you speak English? क्या आप अंग्रेजी बोलते हैं? What can be their answer? If let's say they know how to speak English, okay, how do you answer this question exactly if your answer is yes? Do you speak English? Yes, Tulsi?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Good evening. Yes, Himanshu, you were answering.
Yes, I do.
Correct. Yes, I do. And let's say if the answer is the exact opposite of that, if your answer is no,
No, I didn't.
I didn't.
Don't. Sorry. Don't. No, I don't.
No, I don't. Correct. All right. So this is exactly how you change a sentence in negative. Okay. You add the negative form right before the verb. All right. Let's say if I ask you, do you eat salads? क्या आप सलाद खाते हैं? And you say no, I don't eat salads. Okay. So even here, notice how we are changing. The negative form comes right before the verb. Here the verb is eat. In the example that we have in our slide, the verb is speak. Let's look at it here. Okay. Shalendra, just quickly read this line out, please. What's there in the slide?
Don't do plus not. Don't do not का short form है.
Correct. Continue reading. Yeah, here.
I don't speak English. मैं अंग्रेजी नहीं बोलता. Don't मुख्य क्रिया speak बोलने से पहले आता है.
Say the first line again. Which is written in English? I don't
speak English.
Okay. So every time you are saying the verb speak, I can hear you saying is speak. It is not is speak. Okay. It is speak. Start with sir sound and not is. Yeah.
Okay. Speak.
Correct. Okay. Yeah, you got it. All right. So what do we gather from this? What are they trying to tell us? Anybody quickly? Yes, you go ahead, Shalendra. You read the last two slides. What do we get?
In the first slide, they said do not. the short form of do not is don't. And in second slide, and in second slide, they are informing that don't come before verb.
Don't comes before
Don't comes before verb.
Yeah, simple present tense. Correct. This is something which I've already told you guys, right? Before moving, before changing the slide, I already told you all about this, that it is changed in the negative form by adding not right before the verb. Okay, even in the example which I just gave you, I don't eat salads. So again, don't or I do not eat salads. This negative form changes or adds up right before the main verb of the sentence. Okay, look at the next slide. All right, now we start with exercises. The first exercise again, and also I'm already telling you guys, most of these exercises and even this lesson is sort of at a basic level. So I'm assuming I know what level most of you stand at. Okay, so I am fairly confident that these slides should be a walkover for most of you. All right, it should not be difficult to understand what we are being asked to do and what the correct answer out of the 4 options is. Okay, because the level of the exercises is also pretty basic. All right, so yeah, I am expecting good level of participation and more correct responses than incorrect responses. Okay, anybody has a doubt? I saw somebody unmuting their mic. Yes, Tulsi? No? All right. Okay, then let's begin with exercises. So the first exercise, we have to translate it from Hindi to English. The Hindi sentence says, मैं अंग्रेजी नहीं बोलता या बोलती हूँ. How will we say this in English? Zishan, can you read out the correct answer?
I don't speak English.
Correct. I don't speak English. We have already covered this in the example. Next sentence. आप अंग्रेजी नहीं बोलते हैं. We have jumbled words here. Correctly align them and we will have the correct translation of this sentence. Very good, Shell Angel. Dikshita, read
You
out.
don't speak English.
Who is this? Okay, Tulsi, you will not read the answer out loud unless I call your name. Okay, whoever, whichever person's name I call out, only they will unmute their mic and tell me the answer. All right. Thank you. Okay, Dikshita, can you read out the answer, please?
You don't speak English.
Correct. You don't speak English. We are talking about aap अंग्रेजी नहीं बोलते. We are saying this to somebody. Okay, next conversation between Sanjay and Tulsi. Okay, so Sanjay, why don't you read the red box, and Tulsi, you can answer Sanjay. Okay, basically read the yellow box. So yes, Sanjay, start, since Sanjay is reading the red box.
I don't speak.
You don't speak?
That is all. I'm so sorry. This slide, even I don't understand much the purpose of this, but okay. All right, let's straight go to next exercise. Next slide. There is not much to explain in this. So next sentence that we have is, हम अंग्रेजी नहीं बोलते हैं. Okay. So basically, rest of the sentence in these exercises, they remain the same. More than the negative verb right now, our focus has shifted slightly to the pronoun. From I, it changed to you, and now from you, it has changed to Anu. Can you read out the correct answer?
Yeah, we don't speak English.
Sorry, say it.
We don't speak English.
Yeah, option 1. We don't speak English. All right, we have the same slide. So I don't speak English. You see, I mean, rest of the sentence remains the same. It's just the pronouns. All right. And yeah, basically, even when we change the pronoun, so when the subject changes from singular to plural, even then there is no real change in the rest of the sentence, right? And yeah, this is something which we all already know. So if I have to say I don't eat salad, okay, and now if I have to say कि so here I'm saying मैं सलाद नहीं खाती हूँ. अब मेरे को बोलना है कि मैं और मेरा परिवार मेरे परिवार में से कोई भी सलाद नहीं खाता है. So how will I say this in English? Anybody? मैं और मेरे परिवार में से कोई
Eat
भी सलाद.
salad.
Yes, Tulsi. Okay, first Tulsi. Yes, Tulsi. Go on.
We don't eat salad.
We don't eat salad. We don't eat salad in Hindi is हम सलाद नहीं खाते हैं. The sentence I am saying is मैं और मेरे परिवार में से कोई सलाद नहीं खाता है. Anybody? Yes,
My
Zishan?
family and I don't eat salad.
Correct. My family and I don't eat salad. Okay. And let's say if I omit family now, okay, and I'm only talking about myself, then what will be the sentence?
I don't eat salad.
Correct. I don't eat salad. So do you notice how it doesn't really change? Okay. Just that, of course, it will change. If let's say I'm talking about my sister. Okay. So now how will I say? मेरे को बोलना है मेरी बहन सलाद नहीं खाती है. So how will it change now? Yes, Tulsi?
My sister don't eat salad. Eat salad.
No, that's wrong. Anu, go ahead.
Yeah, my sister doesn't eat salad.
Correct. My sister doesn't eat salad. Okay. So whenever it comes to pronouns like I, you, okay, or any other plural subjects, okay, plural pronouns, we will use do or don't. Okay. But when it comes to singular pronoun like my sister or Sita or Ram, we use does or does not. Okay. Yes, Tulsi. Tulsi, please stop unmuting your mic just like that. Okay. Oh, everybody will only unmute their mic if you have a doubt, if you have a problem, if there is some kind of issue. Okay. All right. Next sentence. वे अंग्रेजी नहीं बोलते हैं. Now again, it's the same, like it's the same sentence but with a different pronoun. Let's just quickly try to finish up these exercises. Then we can try and practice between ourselves, amongst ourselves. Okay. Yes. Shubha, can you read out the answer quickly? Shubha Krishna.
Yes, ma'am. They don't speak English.
Correct. They don't speak English. Thank you. All right. Next, again, the addition is they to the same sentence. All right. Now we have fill in the blanks. They dash speak English. Okay, I'm actually sorry. I don't know why there in today's lesson there is all, yeah, they are redundant. I get that. Okay. Rajesh, can you read out the answer? Okay, I see no Rajesh here.
They don't speak English.
Okay. All right. They don't speak English. Your name is Rajesh. Got it. Yes, Rajesh. Correct answer. They don't. Why are we using do here? Why can't I say they doesn't speak English? Okay. Anybody?
He, she, it doesn't using.
Yeah, because they is a plural subject. Yes. Okay. Next sentence. We don't dash English. Correct. Very good. Dikshita, read out the answer, please.
Yes, ma'am. We don't speak English.
Correct. Why is the first option wrong? Why can I not say we don't speak English? Okay, can anybody tell me? Yes.
He, she, it already speaks. The
Speaks
I,
speaks for
I
Subject.
use
singular
the singular.
noun.
Correct, Rajesh. Speaks we only use with singular noun, singular subject. Correct. Okay. And what is this tense? If let's say instead of we, if the sentence was Ram doesn't, or let's say, yeah. Okay. Tell me, how will I say? Is this sentence correct? Ram doesn't speaks English. Rajesh, according to the according to the explanation that you gave me, Ram doesn't speaks English. Should be correct,
Ma'am,
right?
मैं बताऊँ?
Yes, ma'am.
Just a second, Tulsi. I'm talking to Rajesh. Yes. So this sentence is correct. Ram doesn't speaks English.
Speaks नहीं आएगा मैम. Does के साथ only speak आएगा.
Correct. Does के साथ, even though the subject here is singular, but with does we never use the s form, right? All right. Yes, you're correct. We only use the simple present form with sentences like Ram. Let's say Ram dances really well. Okay, Ram बहुत अच्छा नाचता है. Ram dances really well. All right. So now my subject here is singular, and here we do not have anything to do with do or does. All right. Whenever we have does in the picture, all right. Basically, by that I mean in our sentence, then we never add s at the end of the verb. All right, even though our sentence is in simple present form. Okay, next. Okay, Himanshu, just read this sentence out, please.
She doesn't speak English.
All
वह
right.
अंग्रेजी नहीं बोलती है.
वह नहीं बोलती है अंग्रेजी. That's correct. Continue.
Doesn't, does plus not. Does करता है, not नहीं.
So what is the difference now? Why are we again reading something which we just covered in one of the previous slides? What is the change?
Doesn't meaning does plus not.
And what were we practicing previously before this?
He doesn't speak English like that.
No, even before that, in the initial few slides.
I think it was don't.
Correct. Yes, it was don't. And now from don't, we have moved to does not. Okay, because that is also another way in how we change sentences in their negative form. Okay, the form basically, so does also, like did, like do. Okay, it's added before the verb. All right, I want somebody, Rajesh and Dikshita. Okay, now Rajesh, you can. I want you to speak the red boxes. Okay, and Dikshita,
Okay,
I
ma'am.
want you to take the yellow boxes.
I don't speak.
Okay, ma'am. You don't speak?
We don't speak.
They don't speak.
She doesn't speak.
Correct. Last is she does not speak. Correct. Thank you, both of you. All right. Put yourself back on mute. All right. Aniket. Yes, Tulsi. Okay, Aniket, can you read out? Just a second, Tulsi. After this slide, can you read out what's written, please?
वह नहीं बोलती है. She doesn't speak. ना कि she doesn't speaks. Na he, she don't speak.
Correct. All right. So this is something which we have already discussed. With singular subject, with singular nouns, we do not add s at the end of the verb. Neither do we use don't. Okay. instead of don't, we use doesn't.
Doesn't.
All right. Yeah. Thank you, Aniket. Susie, you had a doubt? All right. Okay, we'll continue. Okay, so next we have an exercise. She doesn't dash Marathi. All right. What will be the correct sentence here out of the given options? All right. Great, Anoop. Santosh Kumar, can you read out the answer, the correct answer? Yes.
She does not speak in Marathi.
Correct. She does not speak Marathi. Yeah, you can say does not, but when it's written with an apostrophe, you don't really need to say does not unless those are two separate words. Okay. So when it's combined and it's written in the short form, try to say doesn't.
Doesn't.
Yeah, the meaning does not change. Again, same thing. But when it's written as a single word, then say it like pronounce it also like that. Okay, next sentence. She dash speak English. Okay. Rajesh, read out the answer, please.
She does not speak English.
Correct. Thank you. She doesn't speak English. What does it mean in Hindi? She doesn't speak English.
वह अंग्रेजी नहीं बोलती है.
वह अंग्रेजी नहीं बोलती है. And what is the tense of this sentence?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the tense? Is this past tense? Is this simple future tense? What
This
tense?
is present tense.
What present tense? Present continuous, present perfect, simple
Present perfect.
This is present perfect?
नहीं, present simple present.
Simple present, correct. What is present perfect tense? Present perfect is had,
Has, have,
had
plus
been, has been, have or has plus been plus the past participle, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay. All right. Next sentence. वह अंग्रेजी नहीं बोलता है. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, Zishan, just read the answer out quickly.
He doesn't speak English.
Correct. He doesn't speak English. Next sentence. आप अंग्रेजी नहीं बोलते हैं. Now we don't have any options for this exercise. Okay, you have to manually type the translation, the English translation to this sentence. आप अंग्रेजी नहीं बोलते हैं. Okay, so please don't think that we'll just skip this one because it doesn't have any options. Try to attempt this as well. Okay, type the answer. Plus, this is something which we've already, all the exercises that we've been doing so far, they all literally have the same sentence. So yeah, this shouldn't be difficult at all. All right, Santosh, what is the correct translation?
You don't speak English.
Say that again.
You don't speak English.
Correct. You don't speak English. Correct. Next sentence. वे हिंदी नहीं बोलते हैं. वे हिंदी नहीं बोलते हैं.
They don't speak Hindi.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Who said that? Rajesh or Santosh?
Rajesh.
Okay. All right. Yes, Rajesh, you are right. They don't speak English. Okay, next again we have the box. The only addition now is she doesn't speak English, he doesn't speak English, and then it doesn't speak. Okay, So speaking is usually an action which can only be performed by somebody who can speak. And it, as we know, is usually used for non-living objects. All right. So I don't know. This sentence is not very commonly. It's not very usual. It's an unusual sentence. It doesn't speak. We don't. We don't ever have the need to use a sentence like this because only from what we know, only living people can. They have the ability to speak, right? If something like, let's say, a toy or a device like Alexa or something, right? Like devices which you can talk to, it's still, we will not really say it doesn't speak. Okay. Like, yeah, maybe for a toy, let's say, if I ask you that, for a toy, maybe let's say, yeah, that, how does this toy work? Does it talk or does it speak? And then probably you will reply, no, it doesn't speak. Okay. So in a case like that, okay, but again, very sort of rare. All right. Okay, next sentence. I don't dash bread. All right. Now your focus has to be on the subject. I don't dash bread. Okay, Aniket, what is the correct answer?
I don't eat bread.
And what does it mean in Hindi? I don't eat bread.
मैं bread नहीं खाता.
Correct. मैं bread नहीं खाता. Thank you. Next, वह पानी नहीं पीता है. These sentences do not make much sense, but yeah, okay. Zishan, what is the
Yes, ma'am.
answer?
He doesn't drink water.
Correct. He doesn't drink water. Next, they don't dash water. Okay, Shubha, can you read out the answer, please?
They don't drink water.
They don't drink water. And if I translate this in Hindi, what will be the translation?
I don't know Hindi, ma'am.
Okay, no problem. Anybody who does? How will
Yes.
वे पानी नहीं पीते.
All right, put yourselves back on mute, everyone, please. Next sentence. हम bread नहीं खाते हैं. How will we translate this in English? We've already done this one.
We do not eat bread.
Correct. Actually, let's just do this. I'll just call out somebody's name. I want rest of you to attend these exercises as well, okay? But I feel the level of most of these slides, it's too basic, okay? So I'm not waiting for you all to choose the correct answer. When I change the slide, I will call out a name, and then and there you read the question and you tell me what the correct answer is, okay? That way, all the exercises will also get done sooner. All right, and it will be also like a little less boring. All right, so yeah, हम bread नहीं खाते हैं. We do not eat bread. All right. Next is हम dance नहीं कर. वह dance नहीं करती है. All right. So yes, Zishan.
We do not know. We don't eat bread, no?
Yeah, we do not or we don't. It's the same thing. Don't.
Okay.
Do not is just the full form of don't. Okay. You all know this, right? Doesn't. Yeah. The full form is does not. Do not. The short form is don't. So the meaning is the same. It's just that I'm choosing to not use the short form and I'm saying the complete thing. But both are correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So for next exercise, Tulsi, unmute yourself and only Tulsi will answer. हम डांस नहीं, वह डांस नहीं करती है. How will we say this?
She doesn't dance. She doesn't
वह डांस नहीं करती है. Yes. She doesn't dance. Right? Okay, yeah. I mean, anyway, your answer was correct. She doesn't dance. That is it. This is the answer. All right, great. Next exercise. I don't dash. Okay. Sanjay, unmute yourself. I don't dash. What is the correct answer here?
Dance.
Correct. Just say the entire sentence, please.
Dance, ma'am. Third option. I don't dance.
Okay, I don't dance. Correct. Fine. All right, let's see this. Now, finally, we have something different. Himanshu, can you read out what's written? Also, Tulsi, please, this is the last time I'm requesting you to keep your mic on mute. Entire lesson, I can't go on asking you every 2 minutes to not unmute your mic. Do not press that button when not required, right? You can mute yourself and still speak. It is okay, but we don't want to hear you speaking because there are other people here as well, right? I don't want to disturb the entire class. All right, okay. Yes, Himanshu. Read out what's written.
I'm not American.
Yes.
मैं American नहीं हूँ.
Actually, the correct sentence would have been, I am not an American. Okay. Like if somebody asks you, what is your nationality? You will not say, I am Indian. You will say, I am an Indian. मैं एक भारतीय हूँ. Okay. Or you will say, I belong from India. Something.
Ma'am, sorry to interrupt, but maybe I might be I would wrong, but previous session we read about if we talk about our nationality, if we say someone about our nationality, so we don't put
use an
articles.
article.
Yeah, ma'am.
I need to, I will check this again because from what I know, we do use articles.
Okay.
मैम यहाँ पे आई एम नॉट अमेरिकन लिखा है तो मुझे ऐसा कहना है कि मैं अमेरिका से हूँ. यहाँ पे नॉट की जगह क्या लगेगा?
Okay, can somebody else answer Tulsi's question? She has a valid question. Yes, Kumar.
I am from American.
Tulsi?
Instead of not, we will use from.
Yes. Did you hear Santosh? He said he's given the exact, like the correct translation of your Hindi sentence. मैं अमेरिका से हूँ. In English will be I am from America. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, Santosh.
Most welcome, ma'am.
All right. Okay. So about this, I will look this up, Himanshu. You might be right also. Okay,
Yeah,
that we don't use articles before we speak our nationality. We don't use articles, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'll confirm this, but okay, maybe for now, let's stick with what's written in this slide. Fine. I'm not American. Okay. Can you also continue reading this part?
I'm American. मैं अमेरिकन हूँ. I am not American. मैं अमेरिकन नहीं हूँ. जब किसी वाक्य में क्रिया ना हो तो do या don't लगाने की जरूरत नहीं होती. सिर्फ not लगाकर नकारात्मक रूप बन जाता है.
Now, can you translate this in English? What are they telling us?
If in sentence, if in a sentence, yeah.
If in a sentence,
there is not verbs, so
no. If in a sentence there is no verb, कोई भी क्रिया नहीं है, there is no verb, then yes.
So we need not to put do or don't.
Then we need not, nahi. You tell me what will be the correct way of like
And
saying this.
I know, but
No,
मैं
we're
गलत बोल
literally
रहा हूँ, मुझे
doing this
पता है.
lesson and this is incredibly, this is wrong on another level. We're doing this very lesson. You have been giving me all the correct responses so far. And then when it comes to the spoken part, you decide to stick to, like how you have been speaking all along. फिर तो lessons का फायदा ही क्या हुआ? If you're still not going to improve and work on the areas which need improvement. So no, change the sentence. Tell me in the correct way. Continue.
Okay, ma'am. जब किसी वाक्य में क्रिया ना हो तो do या don't लगाने की जरूरत नहीं होती. If in sentence there is no verbs, we don't put do and don't.
Right. No. So look at your sentence. There is no verbs. Is भी use कर रहे हो और फिर plural भी बोल रहे हो verbs.
Verb, yeah.
So
If in sentence
if in
there
a
is
sentence,
if in a sentence there is no verb, we do not need to put do or don't. We only we can make those sentence negative only to put not.
Only to put not nahi, by only adding not.
By only adding not.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Good job, Himanshu. Yeah. So we understand what this slide is telling us, right? So here they are simply saying that when we don't have any verb in our sentence, okay, like my sentences, when we don't have any verb any longer, okay, then where do I add do not or does not? Because I know these words are added right before a verb. But what about those sentences which have no verbs in them? Okay, in those cases we use we simply just use not. Okay, we get rid of do or does, all right, and we simply just add not. Let's look at other examples. All right, yes, Aniket, read out this example, please.
She is not pretty. वह सुंदर नहीं है.
Correct. Continue reading.
She is pretty. वह सुंदर है. She is not pretty. वह सुंदर नहीं है. She is don't pretty. नहीं बोलते.
क्यों नहीं बोलते? Why is that not correct?
Because इसमें she he के जगह हम doesn't use करते हैं, ना कि don't use करते हैं. Do नहीं use करते हैं.
But इसमें तो but in this sentence she is not pretty or she is pretty. At least in the negative sentence here, we are not using.
नहीं बताता हूँ. इसमें क्रिया नहीं है, इसलिए हम don't नहीं.
Answer in English. Try. I'll help you.
Because in this sentence there is no verb.
Correct.
That's why we don't use
Do or
don't.
does. Yeah. Correct. Yes. Good, Aniket. All right. Thank you. Okay. Next, I want. Okay, Dikshita, can you read what's written?
Yes, ma'am. He is not my friend. वह मेरा दोस्त नहीं है.
नहीं है. Correct. Continue reading.
He is my friend. वह मेरा दोस्त है. He is not my friend. वह मेरा दोस्त नहीं है.
Correct. So here also we are not using don't. He's don't my friend or he's doesn't my friend. That will be wrong because again there is no verb here. Okay, let's get to some exercises now. So first sentence. All right. So again, the exercises that we have, they are going to be based on the very example which we just read. All right. So yeah, nothing we can do anything about. So first sentence, वह मेरा दोस्त नहीं है. What will be the English translation to this? Okay, great. Okay, I'm happy to see so many correct responses. That tells me that you all are paying attention. Great. Okay, Rajesh, just read out the correct answer, please.
He is not my friend.
He's not my friend. Next, we have fill in the blanks. He is dash my friend.
He is not my friend.
Correct. Okay. Thank you. Yes. Put yourself back on mute. He is not my friend is the correct answer. Yeah, actually, thanks for reminding me. Let's go back to the same way. For my next fill in the blank, they dash not my friends. I want Shubha to answer. Shubha, unmute yourself. What will be the correct answer here? They dash not my friends.
They are.
Yeah, say
They
the
are
complete
not
answer.
friends.
Correct. They are not my friends. And can anybody tell me what is the meaning of this sentence in Hindi? They are not my friends. Yes,
वे
sir.
लोग मेरा दोस्त नहीं है वे लोग मेरा दोस्त नहीं है
Yes. ये वे मेरे दोस्त नहीं हैं. Plural. Okay, next. वह मेरा दोस्त नहीं है. Tulsi, unmute yourself. How will we say this in English? वह मेरा दोस्त नहीं है. Okay, Zishan, what about you?
Yes, ma'am. He is not my friend.
Correct. He's not my friend. All right. Next exercise. वह मेरी दोस्त नहीं है. Okay. Now here we have no options. So, Shailendra, what will be the English translation of this sentence? वह मेरा दोस्त नहीं है.
He is not my friend.
Correct. He's not my friend. What can be another sentence? Instead of he, I can also say she, right? She's not my friend.
She is not my friend.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Thank you. All right. Next, now we have a different kind of a sentence. Bipul, can you read out what's written in this slide? Is Bipul with us? Yeah. All right. Okay. Himanshu, read out what's written, please.
They are not from India. वे भारत से नहीं है.
Correct. Continue reading.
They are from India. वे से हैं. They are not.
Sorry, Bharat is missing.
Yeah, वे भारत से हैं. They are not from India. वे भारत से नहीं है.
Correct. All right. So, what is different about this slide from the previous slides which we covered? Yeah.
In previous slide, we were talking about nationality. We are from here.
Even in this slide, we are still talking about nationality. I'm not asking you what was the subject, what were we talking about, what was the topic. I'm asking like in terms of formation. So before this slide, all the slides that we were covering, at least the ones where where we started that we don't use do or don't. We do have with sentences which have no verbs. We use simply not, right? But with all those sentences so far, all the subjects were singular. Now we finally come to sentences which have plural subjects in them. Like here it says they. It doesn't say he is not from this country.
Yeah, ma'am. In previous slide, we were talking about is, do, don't, and now we are going to talk about are.
Yes, now we are talking. Yes, now we are going to talk about plural subject, but again, plural subject sentences which do not have any verbs. Okay, this is the difference. Yeah. All right. Okay. Thank you, Himanshu. So first sentence, वे भारत से नहीं हैं. I want Santosh to answer this question. वे भारत से नहीं हैं. How will I say this in English?
They are not from India.
Correct. They are not from India. Thank you. Okay, Zishan. Next slide
Yes,
is
ma'am.
आप भारत से नहीं हैं. How will I say this in English?
You are not from India.
Correct. You are not from India. Thank you. All right. Next, I want Dikshita to answer. Next slide. It's a fill in the blank. You are dash from Italy.
You are not from Italy.
Correct. And can you translate this in Hindi?
आप इटली से नहीं, आप इटली से
Correct. You are not from Italy. आप इटली से नहीं हैं. All right. Next sentence. We are dash from Italy. Now I have a plural subject. I want Shubha to answer this.
We are not from Italy.
Correct. We are not from Italy. And Tulsi, what will be the Hindi translation of this sentence? We are not from Italy. Okay, Anup, can you translate this sentence in Hindi?
हम इटली से नहीं हैं.
Correct. हम. Yes, the subject is plural now. Next, मैं भारत से नहीं हूँ. Okay, Himanshu, what will be the correct translation?
I am not from India.
Correct. I am not from India. Next, हम भारत से नहीं हैं. Okay, this is the last slide. Anup, go ahead and answer it, please.
Yeah, we are not from India.
All right. Okay, finally this lesson is over. Yes. Here's the leaderboard. All right. Is there any doubt in what we covered
No.
today? Yeah, I know this lesson just happened to be one of those which was like very, very basic. Even the exercises were a little, like I know it wouldn't have been as fun, but yeah, that's okay. Yes, Anu?
Yeah, what can be the other ways to say like we are not from India?
There is no other way. Like you can say like,
Like I don't belong to India.
um,
I don't belong to India, or
I don't, yeah, well, I mean, you can say I'm not from India, or you can say I'm not Indian. You can say this, or you can just simply say that where you are from. Okay, let's say if you are not an Indian and you are an Italian. Okay, so you can just say I am Italian, or I'm Italian and not Indian. Okay, like this maybe. So I don't think there are any other ways in which you can like say the same thing.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Anybody else? Any doubts? All right. Okay. If there are no doubts, then yes, Santosh.
Yes, I have a doubt, ma'am.
Yes.
When I give the interview, then that time I can't speak properly. Okay, and without hesitation. So what's the solution about that? Regarding that?
Right. Okay. So before I answer, has anybody else here got any tips for Santosh? He wants suggestions. He wants tips how he can improve his English when giving interviews. Yes, Himanshu.
Only practice is the solution. English practice.
So spoken English practice.
Yeah, ma'am. Spoken English practice, and also yeah, ma'am. Only spoken English, and he has his skill what in his field.
History?
Skill.
Transmission line. You sat engineer at the setting. I'm working.
Okay.
Skill knowledge, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah. But I just want you to narrow it down, like your suggestions to his English, his ability to speak English fluently. How can he work on that? What are some of, like, I'm asking this, I'm putting this question to all of you because I'm sure you all also work on this every day, right? So maybe something which you felt worked greatly for you, okay? And you think this is something which maybe not many people know, okay? And it really worked for me. Other people should know about it too. So you can share those tips and suggestions
Okay.
with
Yeah, ma'am. So
everyone.
according to me, first of all, if people want to learn any language, so he should follow 4 things. First, reading. Second, listening. Third, writing. Fourth, speaking. People should follow every 4 rules.
Every 4 rules. All the 4 rules.
All the 4 rules. Yeah, ma'am.
Correct. Okay. Great suggestion, Himanshu. Anybody else?
Thank you for giving the valuable suggestion, brother.
Okay. Yes.
What, bro?
Thank you for giving the valuable suggestion.
Okay.
All right.
But
Anybody?
I can't explain you about job experience because I am totally jobless person.
Okay. He didn't ask you to do that, Himanshu.
Sorry?
But
Yeah.
no. He was just like it wasn't regarding this. Yes, Dishan.
Ma'am, would you change your class time? Morning shift?
Sorry, would I change the time of my class?
Yeah.
It's actually not up to me. So it is decided by the back-end team what
Because
slots will be given to educators.
Your
So,
class time, I am leaving the office. That's why I cannot attend your class.
but on weekends I have classes in the morning. So tomorrow and day after, both days I will have 10 a.m. classes.
Okay.
And for all the classes which maybe you think you're not able to attend, like evenings also, I do take 7 p.m. classes on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday and Saturday also. So if 7 p.m. all these 7 p.m. classes you miss out on, all these classes, they go live on YouTube. So later in the night or whenever you find yourself free, you can look them up on YouTube on the Hello English channels page, and you will find them. Then you can watch the video. But I get it. Watching an hour-long video is not, like you would rather just attend, and I mean, you get to talk and you get to clarify your doubts, and you also get to attend the exercises. But I don't think right now I can change my time
No problem.
to morning. Yeah, especially on weekdays because I also have work. So yeah, in the mornings, yeah, it's usually I'm also
Only you can take the class only two days, weekly.
no. I have my classes on Monday, Wednesday, Friday evening, and on Saturday and Sunday I have classes at 10 a.m. Then I have classes at 3 p.m. and only on Saturday I have classes at 7 p.m. as well. Okay.
Evening.
Yes, PM, 7 p.m. is evening. It can't be
Okay.
morning. Yeah, if it was morning, it would have been 7 a.m. All right. And whatever slots you are comfortable, whatever schedule fits for you on the Hello English app. Silly told me about this. You can also view the what schedule, like what all classes does the educator take. Okay, so you can see their week schedule and what all classes do they have and at what time. All right. So yeah, you can, I mean, work it out for yourself through that also. But anyway, one thing which I wanted to end the class with, I want somebody to quickly now first sum up everything that we did in today's lesson. What all did we learn? Himanshu, Anoop, Shailendra. I want, yes. Yes, okay, Himanshu, go ahead. What all did we cover?
We learned today how to make negative sentences.
Mm-hmm.
If in sentence with verb and without verbs.
Correct. Yeah. And how does that go? What do we do with sentences which have verb?
Which have verb, we only put not. Which
Are you sure? The sentences which have verbs in them, we only put not.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. What do others think? Is Himanshu right?
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, if subject is
We need to.
if subject is singular, we put does not, and if subject is plural like they, we put do not.
Correct. But yes, but those sentences which have a verb in them, we use does not or do not. We don't only use not. We only use not for what kind of sentences?
When there is no verb.
Yes, correct. When there is no verb. So Himanshu, what you were saying is actually the opposite. Okay.
opposite.
Yeah, which is why I asked you the second time also if you're sure about what you're saying. But yeah, I get it. Could have been confusing. That's no problem. But yes, this is the summary of our lesson today. All right. And yeah, with not, it pretty much remains the same, right? They are not from Italy. He is not from Italy. Yeah, it remains the same. And there is one other thing which we learned about, especially one other thing which we learned about singular subject sentences and when they are in simple present tense. What was that thing? I mean, what was that rule? Like, I'll give you an example. She doesn't dances in front of people. अगर मेरे को ये सेंटेंस इंग्लिश में बोलना है कि वो लोगों के सामने नाचना पसंद नहीं करती है. So how will I say this in English?
She doesn't like to dance in front of people.
Correct. But now this sentence, it has a singular verb. So shouldn't I be saying she doesn't dances or she doesn't likes to dance in front of people? Why am I saying she doesn't like to dance?
Ma'am, it's a confusing question because you are saying she doesn't dances.
Ma'am, because we use does, and with does we don't use verb with s form.
Correct. Yes, we do not end our verb in simple present tense also. If you are using does, the verb will not end with an s.
Yeah,
Okay?
ma'am.
Yeah,
That's
that
why
is
I'm
all.
confusing it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe the way I asked, it became confusing for you. But yeah, this is all. These were all the main points which we have to keep in mind, and basically what we got to know from today's lesson. All right. Yeah, it's almost time now. So I'll end the class. We are done with most of our exercises, all of our exercises actually. And I'll see you all at 10 tomorrow. I hope you all have a good night. And yeah, yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
May you please share the topic for tomorrow?
Sure, let me see what topic.
Thank you, ma'am.
So the topic is किसी व्यक्ति का विवरण देना सीखिए. Okay, so I think विवरण in English means description.
To define someone. Description.
Yeah, you can't define somebody. You can
Okay.
describe somebody.
Describe somebody.
So it is description. Yeah. All right. So yeah, we will learn how to do that in English for people who you meet, or you know how in general does that kind of conversation in English. How does it take place? And if you find yourself in a situation like that, how can you talk in English? Okay, in that kind of a scenario. So yeah, we'll take this up tomorrow at 10. All right. I'll see you all tomorrow now, and for all the members who are not who don't have the pro membership yet, if you're considering to go for it, if you're considering to have one, you can apply the discount code Diksha 10, DIKSHA and 10, number 10, Diksha 10, and you can get yourself a 10% discount on the membership fee. Okay, so yeah, you can do that if you like. And yeah, bye bye everyone.